picking up that frog, playing around with it. You know, lots of fun. Been playing him since the DS days, actually,
when he was good?
I know. And then, you know, started playing around with some Pika because, you know, everyone loves that Pika play. But then I'm like, you know what? Gotta go back to my roots. Gotta whip that tongue out, slap some people around.
That sounds like a pretty good time. You know, Peter practicing like step dashing here. This is pretty interesting. I hear it's pretty easy for Bayo, but I can see its utilization in like closing that distance fast because Bayo is such a tiny grab, right?
Yeah.
And if she could step dash in and grab really quick, that'd be pretty huge.
Yeah.
Being able to break that zone.
Exactly.
Zone.
Yeah. That little bubble.
Just break the zone. Just
gotta get in and then break the zone like that. We're not weird at all. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I took an autism test.
Oh, and the RPS.
Did Peter wind up the victor on that one?
No. He was just throwing out rock every single time, and then suddenly out of nowhere, bam, that's a paper.
Jeez.
You know,
sometimes the paper will come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Top level mind games over there. But speaking of mind games, we're probably going to see some good ones happening this set here. We got e2D versus Cyrekt.
I am so surprised Cyrekt is playing Captain Falcon in this matchup. I feel like Game & Watch does a pretty good job against Bayonetta. Maybe Cyrekt as the Game & Watch main would disagree.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to go for that Falcon because it's a little bit of a faster character and it allows him to get in onto the Bayonetta a little bit quicker, stopping her from getting those nice little combo setups.
That's a very good point, but the only thing that's going to be able to hold him back in winning this matchup, I think, is the amount of damage Bayo's going to be able to put on.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only that, but I mean, Falcon's offstage game is very subpar, and Bayonetta's is just the best in the game, probably. So, oh, Jesus, that's cute.
Very scary.
Well done.
And immediately with that, gets a grab on the roll on stage. Let's see what Cyrekt can do for this.
Gets back to stage for free. What I want to see from e2D is him making sure he doesn't respect Falcon's up B. Yeah. Because you should not have to respect that move. You just put out a hitbox and you're going to be fine.
Oh, but the Raptor Punch going to catch the landing. That down air to land. While in certain scenarios it can be safe, Cyrekt read it perfectly.
And there was nothing that e2D could do about that one, unfortunately.
No jump. Oh, but he's able to make it back.
Drifting up and over e2D's recovery. And now Peter's throwing out smashes. He wants it. He can taste it.
And this is one area where Bayo, if you say she has any weaknesses, this might be it. It's just confirming that kill at the high percents.
Yeah, if he wants to make sure he can confirm that, he's going to have to look for a lot more down tilts. And at this percent, he should be also looking for setting up for a forward throw at the ledge here.
And that up smash we just saw, that just felt desperate to me. He's really digging to get this last hit to KO.
In a situation like this, I want to see some more spacing of back airs, because back airs are going to be his primary killing tool, and the safest one is that. Jab almost finishing that stock, 150% rage, you never know what might... That could have...
And that's the back air you just were talking about.
There we go with e2D jumping off stage, disrespecting the up B and getting paid out for it. Now if he could do that just one more time, I think he might have this game under lock and key.
Oh, a nice grab on the tech in.
Even though Cyrekt did the rollout, e2D was there to try to punish, just the timing just a tad bit off. Good idea, though.
A solid falling back air coming in. Oh, but there's a witch time. What is he going to get off of this? Nothing. He actually gets hit in return.
Yeah. The witch time sometimes. Just you think you got it and get a little too confident.
Nice shield on that Raptor punch.
I'm watching the world of unsafe moves here. It is devastating. Just devastating. 2 witch times in a row. Not quite pulling through.
Yeah. And then, you know,
it happens.
Cyrekt reading that rollback, gets that F smash to finish off game number 1, taking the series lead.
What I thought at first would be kind of a bad matchup, I feel like Cyrekt has been able to work into his favor with patience. Like, he waits for Bayonetta to do his thing, and then Captain Falcon, the king of punishes, comes through with the people's elbow.
Yeah.
I want to see him continuing doing this for the next match here.
Game number 2. He's going to be running back to Town and City. e2D definitely felt like he could have won that game. So let's see what he does to his gameplay to fix things up. And we can already see himself maybe feeling a little bit more comfortable, getting a little bit of an early advantage. But that is, as Bayo usually does.
Ooh.
Solid grab.
That would have had me, man. I would have went for that 100%. Oh, Cyrekt trying to get in on it. Not quite. One thing I've noticed from both these players is neither one of them really respects the stage control aspect of this matchup. I feel like against someone like Captain Falcon, holding stage control is going to be absolutely essential because you want to push him on that off-stage scenario.
Oh, but solid up smash coming in. Getting the actual platform movement read. I think that platform moved in just in time to get in that perfect sweet spot of that up smash.
Really good awareness by Peter to be able to pull that through.
Now he's just starting to roll around, but yeah,
that's not supposed to be a thing, guys. DI right at home.
Cyrekt quickly bringing it back and trying to turn things into his favor, but gets a little bit of a counter over himself.
Given a back and forth momentum to this, it seems like whoever's underneath the other player is really getting the mileage that he needs, and one of these players needs to recognize that and just abuse the heck out of it. Here we go, Peter launching him high and dry.
And if that is to happen again, I think Cyrekt, he's done for this game. But this is his window. This is his time. Oh! Gets the read and the spike. That was disgusting. Cyrekt. That air dodge read was so perfect.
And it beat out a few of the hitboxes, got hit by a few of the hitboxes, and it didn't matter.